Hello friends, welcome back. If you are new to our channel, thank you for stopping by. Today I am going to show you a beautiful 6-row pattern for which I have taken 23 stitches, and it is a 6-row pattern starting off with the first row of the pattern. The edge stitch is slipped off or we work a knit. After that starts the repeat pattern, and it is going to be extremely easy as we are just going to knit all across till the very last stitch of this particular row. Now this is a 6-row pattern as I told you, and stitches required are in the multiple of 6 plus 5. So I have taken 6 3s are 18 plus 5, that is 23 stitches for this particular sample, and this pattern is going to look beautiful for sweaters, cardigans, jackets, caps, socks, anything. And here my first row is about to end, and the edge stitch is also going to be a knit. So the first row comes to an end. Moving on to the second row of the pattern, the edge stitch is slipped off. After that we are going to start off with the repeat pattern that is just going to be purl all across till the very last stitch of this particular row. And here I would like to repeat, this is a 6-row pattern, perfect for sweaters, cardigans, caps, socks, and stitches are required in the multiple of 6 plus 5. So here my second row comes to an end, and the last stitch, that is the edge stitch, is also going to be a purl. So the second row comes to an end finally. Now please watch carefully. Moving on to the third row of the pattern, the edge stitch is slipped off. Yarn forward. Start off with the repeat pattern. It's going to be 3 number of purl. So that's the third one. Now we slip 3 stitches and then we are going to work purl again. 3 number of purl. Again slip 3 stitches. We are going to work purl. 1, 2 and 3. Again slip 3 stitches and then work 3 number of purl. Yarn backwards. The edge stitch is going to be a knit. So the third row comes to an end. Now let's move on to the fourth row of the pattern. The edge stitch is slipped off. Yarn backwards. The repeat pattern starts from here. It's going to be 3 number of knit. That's done. Keeping the yarn behind, we are going to slip the 3 stitches which were slipped in the earlier row as well. So that's done. Now again 3 number of knit. 1, 2 and 3. Again slip the 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3 without working. After that it's going to be 3 number of knit. Again slip the 3 stitches without working, and then it's going to be 3 number of knit. See, in the back we already have 1 strand, so the second strand is being added. Then we work 3 number of knit. Finally yarn forward. The edge stitch is going to be a purl. So our fourth row is complete. Now we will be starting off with the 5th row of the pattern. The edge stitch is slipped off and we are going to continue working knit till we come to the stitches where the loops are there, the 3 stitches. The first is going to be a knit. The second one, for doing that we are going to take our right needle from under the loop and work a knit finally. That has to be done under the loop. After that it is going to be knit till we come to the point where we have the loops. We have to continue working knit till we come to the 3 stitches where the loop is there. The first one is going to be a simple knit. The second one, while doing that, the right needle has to come from below the loop, and then we are going to work a knit into the stitch. This is how it is to be done, so that a tiny bow is formed. After that we are going to continue working knit no need of counting the stitches, just we have to be careful once we reach the loop. So the first stitch is done, the second one has to be done from below the loop. After that we work a knit. Finally it's knit again till the very last stitch. Actually, if we keep counting the stitches, that becomes more complicated. It's just better that we remember to work knit till we reach the loop. After that we have to be a little careful. So the 5th row has ended. Let's start off with the 6th row or the final row of the pattern. The edge stitch is slipped off. After that it is very easy. It's just going to be purl all across. So while working the 5th row, we have to be a little careful. Once we do it, you will see that it is an easy process, not at all tough. Just that we have to be careful when we reach the loops. That is where we have to do the actual work. So here my 6th row also comes to an end. So here our very first set of pattern is done, and see how cute it looks. Let's work the pattern one more time so that doubts can be cleared. Starting off with the first row of the pattern, the edge stitch is slipped off. After that, extremely easy, we just have to knit all across till the very last stitch of this particular row. So my first row has ended. Now let's move on to the second row. The edge stitch is slipped off. After that it is going to be purl all across till the very last stitch of this particular row. This is the second row of the pattern, which is just to purl all across. So my second row has ended. Start off with the third row of the pattern. The edge stitch is slipped off. Yarn forward. It's going to be 3 number of purl. We are going to slip 3 stitches without working. After that it's going to be 3 number of purl again. We are not going to pull the yarn too tight. 1, 2, 3 stitches we slip. We work our purl. 1, 2 and 3. We slip the 3 stitches and work 3 number of purl. Yarn backwards, a knit. So our third row has come to an end. Now moving on to the fourth row of the pattern, the edge stitch is slipped off. Yarn backwards. It's going to be 3 number of knit. 1, 2 and 3. Keeping the yarn at the back, we are going to slip 3 stitches and then work 3 number of knit. 1. See the loops, the second loop has formed. 3 number of knit. Again we are going to slip the 3 stitches without working so that our loop is formed again. After that it's going to be 3 number of knit. Keeping the yarn at the back where it is, we are going to slip 3 stitches and work 3 number of knit. See, the loop has come into position, the second loop. So 3 number knit is done. Yarn forward. The edge stitch is going to be a purl. So this particular row has come to an end. See, this is how it looks. Now let us start off with the 5th row of the pattern. The edge stitch is slipped off. After that we are going to knit till we reach the loop area where the 3 stitches are there. The first one is a knit. Now for working the second one, we have to come from under the loop and work a knit. After that it is going to be knit till we reach the loop area. So we have reached the 3 stitches where there is a loop. The first one is going to be a knit. For the second one we are going to come from under the loop and work a knit. That's done. Now again we are going to continue working knit. And we have reached the loop area where we have to be careful. The first is a knit. For working the second one we have to come from below the loop and work a knit. After that, we are going to continue working knit till the very last stitch of this particular row. So here our 5th row has come to an end. Now let us move on to the final row or the 6th row of the pattern. The edge stitch is slipped off. After that, it is going to be purl all across. This is the 6th row of the pattern, which is just to purl all across. I would like to repeat again, for this pattern we need stitches in the multiple of 6 plus 5, and it is a 6th row pattern which is extremely beautiful, easy to remember, easy to work. Even the freshest can try this pattern. So the 6th row comes to an end, and see how pretty the pattern is looking. So my dear friends, do use this pattern for your upcoming projects, and I'm sure you are going to love it. Thank you for staying till the end. If you all have found the video useful, do give a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family members. If you are new to our channel, do consider subscribing and stay tuned for interesting videos. So till we meet again, it's bye for today.